Hello YouTubers, and welcome to Tarman 13's action figure review. Now, as you can see behind me and all around, I've been collecting many figures for a number of years, just like many other collectors around the world. Today I'd like to show you my first action figure review of Luke Skywalker, Deathstar Escape. As you can see, the figure is on its card, blister card, from the old style Kenner days. Kenner was a toy company made back in the 70s and 80s. Well, it ranges back to much more before that, but the days that people remember the toy company, it was the Star Wars era, back in the 1970s and 80s. This is, of course, on an old style vintage card back, with Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker on the card, the Star Wars logo, the Luke and Leia logo with Luke with the lightsaber over his head, and the Kenner logo. On the back, it shows a group of action figures that come along with this Luke Skywalker, and it shows up a small bio, Luke Skywalker, A New Hope, 1977, and it shows a picture of Luke and Leia. On the back, there's a bunch of figures you can collect along the line. Most of these figures I picked up. Mind you, some I did, some I did not. R5-D4 was one figure that was right there at the time at Walmart, and I was, I decided I looked at it carefully. It's a Build-A-Droid figure. Would you believe that? A Build-A-Droid figure. How cheap can Hasbro be by making a figure from a Build-A-Droid? Now, the reason for that is that years ago, about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, they made an R5-D4, and it was one of the best R5-D4s at its time. I happen to have this R5-D4 right here. He comes with a vintage style stand. It says R5-D4 on it. And here's the figure. This is not a Build-A-Droid figure. This is an actual R2-D2 body that they use when they're starting working on the better R2-D2 bodies. And he comes with all kinds of cool features. He has a pivoting legs, and he has little wheels on the bottom of his feet so he can roll. His middle leg is not removable, which kind of sucks, but he has a rotating head. But here's the catch. If you rotate his head, you can see the little motivator pop up. Remember that scene when he was rolling up past the sandcrawler and going up to Luke, and his motivator popped, and Uncle, this R2 has a bad motivator, look. Well, there it is. Instead of Hasbro making this figure again and put it on a vintage style card, they made a Build-A-Droid figure. I didn't get it. I didn't want it. It was a god-awful figure. I didn't want to build a droid figure of R5. But, lucky for me, I kept the old vintage R5-D4 instead of buying another one, which... I'm sorry about that. I'm just packing the figure away. So, I keep them in these little Ziploc bags, these little sandwich bags you can buy at the grocery store. They're perfect for these. You know, if you don't want to get your figures dirty and you don't want to handle them too much, but every now and then I take them out and scrub them and get the dirt off them. Get in there, you little bugger. There you go. Anyway, the Luke Skywalker figure on the back again. Clone Trooper. I think I have that Clone Trooper, but I don't see it up there. But Dime a dozen. Commander Gree. Dime a dozen. Some people might like them because of the camouflage colors. The green and the camouflage on them. It's pretty cool. But I didn't want it. Stormtrooper. Have it. Han Solo. Really? Hasbro? Han Solo? All they did, took an ordinary, you know that Han Solo that came out with the Stormtrooper chest plate and the helmet, and he had that big funky head, try to have that big head look? They took that very same Han Solo, popped the head off, put the metal on, put the head back on, boom, problem solved. What sucks about that is that Han didn't have that outfit on. He had a dress shirt on with, you could see the collar plain as day, shirt buckled up, had a long sleeve all the way down to his knuckles of his hands. They couldn't just do that, right? They could have took the remember the Lando Calrissian figure, the Lando Calrissian smuggler, scoundrel smuggler that came out? They had the Han Solo outfit with the button collar and the longer sleeves. You could change the hands, pop the hands off, and put the white hands on. Switch the legs. Boom! They could have got the perfect, accurate Han Solo. I never did pick up that Lando. I found it once, and I had it, and then my one friend traded me a whole bunch of figures just to get that one, and I gave it to him. But anyway, here's the Luke Skywalker. Loose. He comes with a traditional Stormtrooper blaster. There you go. Fits in his hands perfectly. He comes with a traditional communicator that he talks to 3PO with, which has a tiny peg on the side. On the side of the Luke Skywalker, on the side of the Stormtrooper build, has a small hole. You take the communicator and it snaps right in. Now, why Hasbro made this tiny little communicator that you could just pop out of the tray and it just falls to the floor and gone. Well, some kid can easily swallow this. Better not bring these figures around little kids, because you can lose that. He also comes with a traditional piece of rope with a little grappling hook on the bottom. Kind of cool. You could do that dramatic swing in with Princess Leia and swing across the chasm of the Deathstar. What's so cool about this Luke Skywalker figure is that it's the second release of this form. What I mean by a second release is that they did make another Luke Skywalker figure. Now, this Luke Skywalker figure does not have, it's a little darker than the traditional Luke with the Stormtrooper belt. Two different belts, as you can see. This Luke has a soft, good skirt, so you can pose him in various different positions. This Luke does not. It comes with a plastic, hard skirt. It's very hard plastic. Can't do much with the legs. Kind of sucks when you want to have that land speeder scene, when you want to put this perfect Luke Skywalker in the land speeder. Can't do it. You could do it. You can carefully cut away the skirt and keep the Luke Skywalker in the landscape, but then you ruin the figure for good. So you're screwed with that. But this is the Luke Skywalker that comes with the Resurgence of the Jedi pack. He comes with a lightsaber. The blade is not removable, which kind of sucked, but hey, it came with a box set. It was like, what, $33? Close to $40 for the box set, but comes with a lightsaber. Comes with R2-D2. This time with the head painted correctly. Hasbro, stop making R2s with chrome heads. R2 doesn't have a chrome head. He had one at the end of Star Wars. That was it. The New Hope, I mean. The silver head painted is so much better. It looks like R2. The chrome thing worked for a little bit, but almost every single R2-D2 came out. All of them had chrome heads. A nice nifty little thing, but hey, this R2-D2 has movable legs, pivoting legs, a removable third leg, which I wish the R5-D4 had, but it doesn't. They glued it on there. His head turns and the sensor scope pops up. See that? That is cool. And it clicks like the old traditional R2-D2 did. Ugh. I hate that R2. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But you know, that R2 is gone. It's history. Got a new R2-D2. Looks more like the movie traditional one. The Resurgence of the Jedi comes with a 3PO. Movable arm. Don't know why his arm is removable. I think it's some kind of flaw. His other arm does not come off, or his legs. But he has a pivoting body, which is kind of cool, and a pivoting head. That is so cool. Oh, R2-D2, where are you? Oh my. Bendable knees. Bloop, 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 bloop. So, because in the package, in the Resurgence of the Jedi package, you see 3PO on the far left of the package, and he's sitting on a tiny counter with his legs, bent, waiting for Luke to fix him. Ben Kenobi figure, one of the best Ben Kenobi. I mean, this pack, this Resurgence of the Jedi pack, was one of the best Star Wars figures to date. You have the perfect silver-plated R2, hand-painted, well, not hand-painted, silver-painted head, more accurate to the movie, perfect 3PO, perfect Luke Skywalker, and perfect Ben Kenobi. Now, what bugs me the most about this Ben Kenobi is that his cloak is way too big. Look at this. See this? Look at the hood. I mean, Ben Kenobi did not have a hood. What I was thinking about doing is taking a piece of string and sewing it like this. So, but yeah, too much work for just that one scene where he's running down the hallway and he bumps into Vader and he has his hood up. This is one of the best, like I said, this is one of the best Star Wars figures to date. Now, like I said, the new Star Wars figures that are coming out, called the Black Series, 6 or 8 inch. Either way, I don't touch those. I said they're doing just like what they did with Marvel Legends. They're making the figures bigger and they're making them more posability and cost more money. I'm going to stick with these little figures and try to get these old ones back again. I don't want to touch the Black Series. But they said in their press release that they were going to make the old Star Wars figures in the traditional 5-point articulation format. Like the old 95 series when they first came out. They had 5 points of articulation. No bendable knees, no bendable elbows, no swivel wrist, and all that crap. Well, those figures are just, right now at Target, they're blowing them out for like half the price that they were. They lower the price, which is kind of cool. But I remember when these figures came out, they were like $10. But originally, remember when the old Kenner figures came out, they were like $4. So it's a big change there. Anyway, thanks guys for watching my video. You guys have a great one. Happy hunting and looking for these specific figures. Good luck on that, and happy collecting. Take care.